Hello champions, how are you doing? Well, a few of you asked me this question in the past and even recently. What are the kind of government schemes that I can avail for my business? And how do I find out about that? So if you're one of those guys who are looking for government schemes and advantages that you can have from that, then this video is for you. Keep watching. Welcome back champions. My name is Hardik and I make videos to help your company grow. Well, if you think what I say makes sense and a conversation with me can help you troubleshoot some of your business challenges, then all you need to do is visit my website, scroll down, select the area that you need help in, answer a very few basic questions, and there you should be able to schedule a call with me. If you want to know what these calls look like, well, sometimes I take permission from the people I speak to and record them. You would be able to see that link in the description box, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you will see it near the eye icon. We live in the age of information. Information today is available as much as it was never before. And that information is at the tip of your fingers. All you need to do is go to Google and research these things out. And this is why I always recommend you guys to do, in fact, all entrepreneurs to do a 5-minute research about your industry. And that will give you a lot of insights. So today, like I mentioned, I'm going to be talking about how you can find the government schemes and how you could go about applying for those schemes so that your business gets benefited. So let's jump into the research now. Alright guys, so here is the website and I'm going to start from absolute basics. Okay, so I have Google open on my screen that you can see, and in the Google search box I just simply typed government schemes. This is how it would come about. And here you see a website called india.gov.in. It says Schemes National Portal of India. It's that simple to figure out how and where you can search for your schemes. Okay. Now, once you click on this, you would open up the portal, which looks something like this. All you need to do is scroll down and select the jurisdiction and the keyword. Now, when you select the jurisdiction, you have two options: central schemes, central government schemes, or you have schemes on which the state government has given. So you can choose any. I will choose central for the scope of this video. And under central, then you can choose different ministries, because for everything we have a ministry in the country. So there are some ministries that do the schemes. So you have apex bodies, which is the apex bodies in any vertical of the country. Then comes Election Commission of India. Obviously, you don't want to know about that unless your work has to do something with the elections. Then you have Ministry, Niti Aayog, and Prime Minister's Office. Okay, I'm going to select any because I don't want to restrict. Another aspect is I may not even know under which ministry the scheme that I'm looking for will come under. So I don't want to mess with that. I'm just going to leave it blank. And keyword, because I deal with MSMEs and all of you watching this videos, I'm hoping that you guys are MSMEs as well. So you may want to just write MSME. If you're a corporate, you may want to even write corporate. If you're a startup, you may want to write a startup, but that's where it will happen. Another term for startup is micro. Micro industry is also called a startup. It's a smallest form of company that we have in our country. So then you go and you search. The moment you go and search, then there are certain links that you will get. Now, if you see, this is so beautifully compiled that you only see 5 links. But let me tell you this, these 5 links are not the schemes by itself. Each one of them have several links under them. So they have compiled it so beautifully that it's easier for all of us to get in there and figure out what we really need information on. So I'm choosing for the purpose of this video to go with the first link, also because it's very near to the kind of questions that I get, which is credit link capital subsidy scheme for technology upgradation by MSME. So if any MSME is going for any kind of technological upgradation, then what kind of government assistance can the person really go with? When I click on this, I open up this link. I've already opened the pages so that the internet doesn't trouble us while we are shooting this video. So when you click on that link, you will come to something like this, So here you have credit link capital subsidy scheme for technology upgradation by MSMEs. And then you also have other related links that you can look out for. Okay. So if you're looking to upgrade yourself on technology, then you got to click on this and have a look at what this has to offer. We will obviously do that. But you can also see there are many other links which may be of interest to you. Like for example, definitions of micro, small, medium enterprises, National Institute of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. You also see micro and small enterprises cluster development program. This is very important. This is very nice. One must have a look at this. And then you have several ones. You also have marketing assistance scheme. And this is a fabulous scheme that one should really look into. So let's go and open up the scheme for Development Commissioner. It is the Micro and Small Enterprises Cluster Development Program. Now, what does this mean? It very clearly outlines the objective of this scheme. The objective is to support the sustainability and growth of MSEs by addressing common issues such as improvement in technology, skills, quality, and market access. So if let's say you're a manufacturer with plastics, or you are somebody who deals with agricultural products, then you can figure out where the cluster is. In that cluster, you will get all kind of MSMEs who are enjoying the best in class infrastructure, who are skilled, who are all in one single arena, one single area. What they are going to do is, in this scheme, the government is going to provide assistance for common facility centers. It is also going to provide assistance on infrastructure development. And look at this, Government of India grant will be 80% of the projects. Okay, so 80% is what the government is willing to give of the project cost. Of course, it's in certain areas only, but when you look into this, you will understand what kind of support the government is willing to give. It is also going to provide with marketing hubs, exhibition centers by associations. Now, what you can do with this, if you are a part of an association, an industry association, or you hold a position in that association, you can go with this information to your association and tell them, this is how we could get benefit to all members of our association. And that's how your association becomes more value adding by the support of the government. If you scroll down, you would also see how many states have already developed common facility centers. How many of them are working on infrastructure development projects? And you would see the numbers here. So you'd see approved, you'd see ongoing, and completed. This also will give you an insight. If you're a retailer or a distributor and you're wanting to get the product from somewhere, this is a very good data for you to have a look at it. If I scroll down, you would also see some other data points that are there. And here it says list of identified clusters for intervention. This is a wonderful data. Let's click on that. It's a data that gives you 424 pages. And all that it's telling you is the name of the cluster, where is the cluster, location and district, number of MSMEs there. So assuming you're looking for, let's say, footwear. Okay, so okay, here you go. Shoes is what I searched for. And it says excluding shoes. So shoe cluster here. There is R Tony, which is in Agra, and there are 20 people who are doing shoes there. So you may want to search for several other things, and you will get. Let's look out for furnitures. Okay, there you go. Agra furniture, 50 people who are doing furnitures there, and you have many such entries. If you go to look at this, 4 out of 187 entries. So there are many places where you could go and figure out where can you get wooden furniture manufacturers and be able to source if you're a retailer or a distributor. So a must visit site. There is immense number of data here. Another link that I clicked on is the marketing assistance scheme. Okay, and that looks something like this, now what does this scheme really help you do? So this scheme provides you financial assistance on international cooperation. What does that really mean? It will give you IC, Nature of Assistance Scheme, provides financial assistance up to 95% of the airfare and space rent of entrepreneurs. Assistance is provided on the basis of size and the type of enterprise. It also provides assistance for common expenses of the delegation like freight and insurance, local transportation, secretarial communication services, printing of common catalogs, etc. Now, what is the purpose of the scheme? The purpose of the scheme is to participate, have Indian MSMEs participate in international exhibitions, trade fairs, and buyer-seller meets in foreign countries as well as in India. So if you're somebody and it's foreign countries as well as in India, if you want to participate in any exhibitions, trade fairs, etc., you can avail 95% of your airfare, the space that you rent to display your products, and several other expenses from the government. Now, a lot of you may ask me, Hardik, but this must be very cumbersome, right? It's not easy to get money out. Well, look at this. It says apply now. It's a hyperlink. You click on that and you would be able to apply. You want to check the eligibility. Again, it's a hyperlink. Click on that. You will get to know how to do that. Application procedure. It also tells you what's the procedure, what's going to happen after you apply and how it's going to go ahead. You can also read all of these things. It's there for you. All that you need to do is read through this and you would be able to extract the benefit for your own company. Having seen these links, let me remind you, knowing is not growing. Knowing and not doing anything about it is information and time wasted. So I'm sure that you are going to go back to the links that I shared with you. You are going to research for your own industry, for the kind of schemes that you can avail and benefit your own company. If you like this video, do hit a big fat thumbs up. Do share this video with your peers, with the people that are also entrepreneurs, so that they can take benefit and you be the reason. If you've not subscribed to this video yet, well, show your love, hit the subscription button. It motivates me a lot and I truly appreciate your support. Until we meet next time, keep researching, keep knowing new things, keep implementing and keep propelling.